Good afternoon, this is Study Sharp snippet number 4. So I'm going to talk to you about name signs in the deaf community. So name signs are an important part of deaf culture. And if you're lucky enough to receive a name sign, then you would have been given that name sign by a member of the deaf community. So you cannot just give yourself a sign name, you have to receive one from a member of the deaf community. I'm lucky enough to have my own sign name, and that is M. And the reason I've been given that is because I smile a lot. M. So sign names are really interesting because they're usually given and represent a person that isn't present in the room or is in a group. So a sign name is signed to identify who they're speaking about. So sign names can be given and be a sign name to represent a physical attribute of a person or their appearance. They can be given to represent an aspect of a person's character. So, for example, somebody that's quite confident, something like that, or a cheeky person, they could get a sign name like that. Or it could be a sign name that represents somebody's habit or mannerism that they do a lot. So, for example, in some research that I've seen in the past, there was talk of a lady being given a sign name because of her mannerism, which was she was constantly picking her shirt away from her body, and so that was her sign name. So many deaf people acquire their sign names at residential deaf school, but many deaf adults, or some deaf adults, actually do change their sign names when they get to adulthood, and that might be because they've changed their physical appearance. If they were given a sign name that was representing how they looked, so obviously when we grow up our looks do change, so sometimes the sign name is changed as well. So that's about sign names. So if you're lucky enough to have a sign name, then absolutely fantastic. So thanks very much for listening, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.